Good morning students. How are you all and how is the studies going on? I hope all of you are safe at home and studying really well and waiting for Vidwat's sessions. I am Shweta, today's tutor, have come up with very interesting topic which is very much connected to your mouth, heart and stomach. Let's begin. What are we going to see in today's session? Let's see. We are going to see today carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and dietary fibers, also called as roughage. Before I proceed further, I have 3 questions in my mind and I would like to pose to you. First question, do you eat food? Obviously yes. Why do you eat food? Think. I know the most obvious answer could be because you feel hunger, that's why you eat food. Or perhaps the another answer might be, I am foodie ma'am, that's why I eat food. Yes, I agree with your answers. Hold on, let me tell you what is the real purpose of having food. What do you do in the morning? You wake up in the morning, you complete all your chores, go to school, read, write, skip, hop, jump and come back home. You are doing a lot of activities, right? Am I not wrong? You are doing a lot of activities. To perform those activities, what you want? You want energy. And how do you get energy? By having proper food. Am I right now? Then why do we have food? We have food to get energy. Next question. Do you have the same kind of food every day? For example, in the morning, what did you have for your breakfast? Did you have only a plain bread? No, not really. You might have a butter on this, right? What if I ask you, what did you have it for lunch? Do you have only plain rice? No, you will have curry with it, some side dishes along with it. Then why do we have to have varieties of food? Come on, think. Why do you have to have varieties of food? Again, you might say to suppress the taste buds. Again, I take your answers, okay fine, but there is other aspects too for that. What is that? Let me tell you, the food what you consume every day, the varieties of food is made up of varieties of ingredients. And those ingredients have necessary nutrition what your body requires. What are those necessary nutritions? What are we talking about is next. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and dietary fibers. Let's have a keen observation on those. Let's discuss what are carbohydrates. Do you know what are carbohydrates? Why do you want it in your food stuff? Carbohydrates are the main source of energy. The activities what you do, for all those activities you need energy and the only source which provides the energy is carbohydrate. And what is this carbohydrate made up of? See, the word itself says carbohydrates, carbo. See, carbohydrates. You can just remember easily. Carbo, carbon and hydrogen and oxygen. So, what is it made up of? Carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Let me tell you, since carbohydrates contain oxygen, it acts as a very good fuel to keep your brain active. If you have a very active brain, you should have a regular amount of oxygen which is provided by carbohydrates. When I say carbohydrates are present in food, what form is it present in? So, let me tell you, carbohydrates is present in the food in the form of sugar, starch and cellulose. Those are divided as simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. You could see it on the board. Simple carbohydrates, sugar, and complex carbohydrate, starch and cellulose. Let us discuss these classifications individually. Sugar. Sugar is a simple form of carbohydrates, and the taste of sugar is sweet. The sources of sugar: sugarcane, milk, grapes, banana and apple. Now let us see starch. Starch is said to be complex carbohydrate. Complex carbohydrate. Complex carbohydrate, as we have discussed earlier, and it is tasteless, it has no taste, and colorless, it has no color. Let us see the sources of complex carbohydrate starch, that is wheat, maize and potato. And the last complex carbohydrate, that is cellulose. Cellulose are another complex carbohydrate. They are present in plant cells. They are present in plant cells. And these cellulose cannot be digested by humans, but animals can survive by eating cellulose. And what are the uses of cellulose? If human can't eat, is there no use for uses of cellulose? But there is. The cellulose is used in textiles. It can be used to produce papers, cottons and etc. And you might pose me a question now. Shweta, tell me, how do I know the carbohydrates are present in my food? There is a test which you can conduct at home and test whether there is a carbohydrate in your foodstuff or not. We can conduct the experiment in 4 stages. Listen to me carefully. The first stage, select the foodstuff which you want to test it. Step 1 is select the food which you want to test it on. The second step, you have to dilute the foodstuff adding water drops. You can add 5 to 6 drops of water to the food. And then what you have to do? You have to add 2 to 3 drops or 3 to 4 drops of iodine solution. Wait for a while, observe it. After some time, you can get a black blue color. You could see the change. The whatever food particles you have taken, when you add iodine solution, it changes to dark blue color. If there is no dark blue color, then it means that there is no carbohydrates in your food. I hope you understood this. You are going to try it. Please try it and let me know what did you get. For more conceptual videos, please download Vidvat app, subscribe and share it. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.